Good evening, basketball fans. We would like to welcome you tonight to Gosman Court for a star-studded matchup between the ACIT Redhawks and your Vineland High School Fighting Clan JV squad. This JV squad coming off of a really nice and solid victory over the Millville Thunderbolts last week, and really looking to see them improve this week. See how they do against this pretty sizable and quick ACIT Redhawks squad. As we prepare for tip-off, we would just really like to thank you for joining us, and all those at home and watching, we would thank you and enjoy this amazing matchup between your Vaughn High School squad and the ACIT Redhawks. Tipping off for Vineland is going to be Sincere Chandler. He's going to be tipping off with number 44, Miller. ACIT wins the tip, but it's looking like it's going to be Vineland basketball. Great hustle from number 0, Jack Barufi, sophomore who's 5'11", 165, looking to get the tempo going for the squad. Inbound's going to be tipped out to number 21, Jacob Thomas, back out to the corner to number 33. Back inside, and an easy, almost looking bucket for number 15, Sean Riggins, his first points and Vineland's first points of the game. Vineland playing a very strong defense, trying to play a full court press, and that's going to be almost out of bounds. It's going to be number 10, Rios, for ACIT, bringing the ball up the court. Inbound's going to go into number 22. Vineland looking like they're playing a zone, playing pretty solid defense. Kick to the corner to number 22, and it's off the top of the backboard. Rebounded by number 33. It's going to be Vineland ball on the foul. Inbound's going to go into number 21, Jacob Thomas. Thomas brings it up the court, trying to get some offense going after those first 2 points in transition. He's going to kick it to the corner, number 15, and it is good. First three-pointer for Sean Riggins, who's off to a pretty solid start. ACIT looking to bring the ball up the court. Vineland playing a very strong full-court press. Kick's going to be down low number, and that is denied. Jacob Thomas saying, not in here. Inbound's going to be coming in from number 20, Owens, but it's going to be a timeout, ACIT Redhawks. Vineland starting off very strong on both ends of the courts. We see Sean Riggins really getting the scoring going, already 5-0. Good to see how ACIT responds here after having the ball go out on them. This Vineland High School squad is coached by Coach Cartagena, who's looked pretty sharp from what we've seen so far. He has a really good squad, and he's just been an all-around solid coach. 5-0 to score with 6:57. See Vineland trying to get some communication going. Getting the inbound here from number 20, Owens. He's going to throw it up to about half court, almost miscommunicated, but it's going to be brought down by number 22, Cataguena. Kicked out to the top of the key. Vineland playing very strong defense on the interior, and it's going to be tipped. And it's going to come back into Sean Riggins. Sean Riggins loses it. Almost a travel call there. Kick out to the corner to number 20, and the shot is no good. Over 3 Vineland players, but that is going to be ACIT Redhawks ball. You would really like to see Vineland come down with that rebound there with 3 of our defenders down low, but a strong rebound for ACIT, and that's going to be turned over. Vineland going to bring the ball up the court. It's looking like ACIT is playing a man, or switching to zone here, pardon me. Kick's going to be to the corner. And the pass just sails. He was looking for a nice open look there, but didn't really go his way. It's going to be turned over by Sincere Chandler. And ACIT looking to get some points on the board after having so far scoreless possession after scoreless possession. Ball's going to be kicked out to number 30. He's going to kick it back down low, and it's turned over, picked off by Jack Barufi, his first of the game. He kicks to his left, almost caught. Sean Riggins kicks it back to the corner. And that is a good-looking bucket for Jacob Thomas, his second of the game. And ACIT so far is not showing any really recipe for stopping this Vineland offense, and Vineland playing a very strong defense. But now ACIT comes right back with a solid bucket for Owens. Let's see if Vineland is going to put something together here, get a nice tempo of offense going. They're going to kick it down low. And that ball is blocked. He was looking for the foul there, was Chandler, but now it's coming back up the court. ACIT now setting up their offense. They're going to kick it up to the top of the key to Owens. Owens kicks it back to number 30, Abiye. He's going to pull from three-point land, and it is no good, but offensive rebound once again for ACIT. Redhawks have looked pretty strong on the boards tonight, and that is going to be a travel on the Redhawks. Their second turnover of the game, and Vineland's going to get the ball going the other way. Inbounds coming into Jacob Thomas, who's had the ball in his hands for most of the game so far, really looking to open up the offense and create shots for his team. He's going to lose the ball there. It's going to be turned over. ACIT is going to bring up the court, and it is called a foul. That is an and one for ACIT. Coming to the line is going to be number 22, Cataguena. It's going to be the first free throws of the night for both teams, looking to capitalize on the three-point play. He misses. That's going to be rebounded, almost rebounded by ACIT. That would have been another offensive rebound, but it's going to slip right out of the hands of number 34, Barcalo. Inbounds going in here. Coming to Jacob Thomas. He's going to kick it to Jack Barufi. Jack Barufi looking for some opening here, going right back up top. Looking to find an opening, some cracks in that ACIT defense. He's going to swing it down low, and it's going to be out on the Redhawks. Redhawks making some substitutions here. Coming into the game is number 32, Douglas. Here comes the inbound for Vineland. He swings it right into Sean Riggins' hands, almost out of bounds. He is tight-roping on that end line, but it's going to be out on the Redhawks. Still Vineland possession with 4:26 to go. It's Vineland 7 and ACIT Redhawks 4. Kick it out to the corner of Barufi. Barufi's going to drive, look for a jump shot, and it is just grazing the rim. ACIT has a fast break, and they're going to slow it down here and get their offense back in tempo. It looks like they're going to pull it for three, and it is no good. Rebounded by the Fighting Clan, and they're looking to get some offense and probably get some numbers. They're going to kick it down low to Jacob Thomas. Barufi is the one who catches the ball. He's going to go back inside, back to Jacob Thomas to the top of the key for Riggins, and it is good. Great ball movement from the Vineland High School Fighting Clan, and they are off to a resounding lead of 10-4. That's their second three-point shot of the game, and so far, this offense had looked very sharp throughout this game. ACIT looking to get some offense going, trying to get some ball movement going. He's going to kick it to a corner to a wide open man, and it is off the board. Rebounded by ACIT, another offensive rebound. He's going to kick it back to the corner, back to the top of the key. And they are just going to look for another opening. Vineland playing pretty decent defense. It's just they've been struggling on the defensive boards tonight. It's going to go down low, tipped by Riggins, but they are going to call it a reach-in foul. Pardon me, that looks like they're going to be calling it a shooting foul. The line right now for the Redhawks is going to be number 44, Miller. His first chance at the charity stripe tonight. First shot is just off the back iron. Vineland looking to get a rebound here and possibly go back the other way, but here comes the second shot from Miller. Hoping to go 1 of 2 here, and he does not. He misses the second, almost rebounded by the Redhawks, but brought up by Vineland. Vineland has a 2-on-2 situation. It's going to be driven, and it is off the rim, almost making it, but it's going to be Redhawks ball. It's going to be off on the Fighting Clan there. Number 32, Dakota Fowlks. And ACIT, once again, has another possession, hoping to capitalize on the Fighting Clan turnover. It's going to be kicked out to the other side of the court. It's going to be number 22, Cataguen, once again. Down low, almost loses it. Back to the top of the key, and Vineland playing strong defense. It's going to be a 2-on-1, and he capitalizes off of the turnover. Jacob Thomas showing once again that he can score, and these turnovers are really coming back to bite the ACIT Redhawks. Pass going to be down low, kick to the corner. It's going to pump fake and kick it back to the top of the key and try and create a little more offense. Drives, kicks, and he's looking to go for that, and it is no good. Rebounded once again by the Redhawks. It's picked. Vineland going the other way. And it looks like they're just going to slow it down and set up their offense. Another turnover for the Redhawks, which has seemed costly so far, as Vineland has scored on 3 of 4 possessions off of turnovers. It's going to be between Jacob Thomas and Riggins looking at the top of the key. Back to Jacob Thomas. Looking to see if they can find an opening. Back to Barufi. Barufi drives, shoots the jump shot, and it is off the backboard, off the rim. ACIT going the other way, going to get a little fast-paced here. And, oh, a great move, and he just does not sink that one. And coming back up the court is Riggins. Riggins fakes to the corner, shoots the 3, and it is off the back iron. Offensive rebound for Vineland, and it is no good. Barufi gets it on the long rebound, drives, kicks it once again. And that is going to be one ref calling a charge, the other one saying it's out on ACIT. But the call is going to be a charge. It's going to be ACIT Redhawks basketball. The back for them is going to be a BA once again. The Redhawks here really struggling to find offensive mojo, as Vineland has played really strong defense on the interior, and they've been all over these Redhawks. He's going to kick it to the corner. He's going to drive, fake it to the right, kick to the top of the key, and it is no good. Long rebound for Vineland. It's going to be 2-on-1 with Barufi, and it is, oh, it's just lost by Jacob Thomas, and ACIT had the rebound, but it's going to be off of his foot. Vineland Fighting Clan basketball. Vineland has just played suffocating defense so far all night, and it's been really showing opportunities on the offensive end. With 1:02 left, it's Vineland 12, Redhawks 4, as Vineland inbounds once again. It's number 24, Isaiah Bailey. His first action of the night so far, up to Jacob Thomas, kicking to, oh, it's just tipped. And regained by Jacob Thomas. Jacob Thomas driving in the lane, 2 steps, and he just missed it off left. Redhawks get the ball. Riggins look to stop, but it's going to be a 2-on-2, and it is missed. Rebounded Redhawks, and that is good. Another offensive rebound turning into points for the Redhawks. It's going to be Douglas for his second points of the game. Bailey bringing it up the court. Double team, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas shoots the 3. It is right off the rim. Long rebound, but the Fighting Clan corral it for an offensive rebound. Dangerous pass down low, but it's brought in, and fight for the rebound here, but the Redhawks are going to bring it in. Redhawks almost lose the possession, kicks it to half court, and oh, he had a man, but just threw it right behind him. Another costly turnover for the Redhawks. Going to be making some substitutions here. Coach not liking what he sees there. He wants his team to kind of play with a little more tempo, be a little easy. With 8 seconds left on the clock, Vineland's going to inbound here to Thomas. Thomas with 5 on the clock, dribbling past half court, looks to his right, kicks to Riggins. Riggins going to pump fake, he's going to shoot the 3, and it is just off the back iron. A good look for Riggins there, and after 1 quarter of basketball, it is your Vineland High School Fighting Clan JV squad 12, the ACIT Redhawks 6. After seeing 1 solid quarter here, we've seen so far Vineland has really dominated defensively, and on the offensive end really has created their own tempo, really setting the tone both ways. And the Redhawks have not had an answer for the Vineland Fighting Clan strategy, but looking in the second half, I think Vineland would like to limit the fouls that they have here. We saw Saw the ACIT Redhawks get to the line twice. We have not seen the Fighting Clan take any shots from the charity stripe yet. Looking to change that and turn around a little bit and get some more free points. They had a lot of opportunities driving. Riggins has been really strong on the perimeter, as well as Jacob Thomas creating open shots. And Barufi really just hustling around the court. It's almost like you don't see where he is. He's just everywhere. And now coming out of the break, it's going to be the Redhawks going from right to left here. Vineland had made some substitutions there. We see our first look at number 34, Nahir Ruiz, and number 10, Mark Mutcherson. Redhawks looking to create some offense. It's going to be kicked to the wing, right back to the top of the key. We've seen a lot of guard play here from the Redhawks. You're going to see a drive and a good move, and it's a score. ACIT strikes first here in this second half with their 8th point of the game. Bringing the ball up the court is Bailey, who kicks it down low, back up to Bailey. ACIT looking to play with a little more determination on the defensive end while their bench tries to get them going. Vineland looking to quiet the crowd a little bit here and get their offensive game plan rolling. Kick out to Riggins. Riggins going to shoot for 3 and is just missed. Almost rebounded by the Fighting Clan, but stolen by the Fighting Clan. Bringing it back up the court, fakes a shot, and it is a charge call. Vineland played strong defense, hustled throughout that entire possession, but did not go their way. It's going to be Redhawks ball. Bringing up the court here is going to be Kagwanan once again. Looks to his left, kicking to the wing. A lot of passes past the perimeter. We haven't seen too many passes down low. Almost looks like the Redhawks are looking for those three-point opportunities. It's going to be drive, kick to the corner, and turned over. Riggins with another pick. Bailey bringing the ball up the court. Bailey looking to get some of his first points of the game. Being guarded at the top of the key. He's getting double teamed, has a man behind him, kicks it to his right. And that is going to be a foul on the Redhawks. Playing very aggressive defense this time around. Looking a little sharper on the defensive end for the Redhawks. But Vineland looking to capitalize off of this foul. It's going to be inbounded. It's going to be kicked out to the corner. Shot for 3, and it is off the backboard, off the rim, rebounded by Vineland, and that is good. Mark Mutcherson with his first points of the night. The 6'1 sophomore who's playing forward tonight, looking to get the scoring going here in the second quarter. ACIT looking to come back after scoring on their first possession of the half. Kick it down low, back to the corner. The shot is no good. Rebounded by the Redhawks, almost stripped away from Vineland. It's going to be back out to the corner. The Redhawks are going to regroup here. Dangerous pass into 4 guys. He picks it up, dribbles, kicks out to the corner. And once again, the Redhawks looking to regroup at the top of the key. Looking for an opening here. Riggins playing strong defense at the top with Jacob Thomas. It's going to be kicked to the corner for an open look, and it is good. That is from 3 for Owens, his second shot of the night. And the Redhawks looking to get some momentum here, scoring on their first 2 possessions of the second quarter. Looked like some changes were made, a lot of passing. A shot from the corner for 3 and is airballed, rebound by the Redhawks. And they're going to get their tempo going. They're going to kick it down here to number 10. He's going up, and it is no good. Blocked. No call on the floor yet. And it is determined that it is the Redhawks ball. Vineland looked to get a turnover there. The Redhawks right back on offense once again. Another quick offensive possession for Vineland in the second quarter. So again, we're starting to see the Redhawks play a lot more tempoed offense as they go, and it is no good. It's blocked. Rebound by Bailey. Bailey bringing it up the court, has a man behind him, dribbles between 2 defenders, and it is another charge. The Redhawks look like they're trying to get those charge calls, almost baiting this aggressive offense of the Fighting Clan. Coach can't be too happy about another one of those charging calls. Here comes the Redhawks once again trying to run their offense. It is Vineland 14, Redhawks 11, only a 3-point game. with 4:45 left in this second quarter. Pass down low, one of the first ones that haven't been on the perimeter tonight. It's going up, and it is no good. Rebounded once again by the Redhawks, kicked out to the corner, and Owens for three, just missing it, but rebounded by the Redhawks, and it's going to be stripped away. Riggins pulls it in again, driving, puts it up and in, and it is no good off the back iron. Fighting Clan really looking to get their offense going because the Redhawks have been looking sharp so far. Kick out to Riggins, going back to the top of Gee. Bailey swinged it to the corner on that first attempt. And the ball is back in Bailey's hands. He's going to kick it to the wing here. Now here Ruiz getting some more touches as Riggins gets the ball back. Back to Ruiz. This zone defense has looked pretty sharp against the Fighting Clan so far. Shot for three, Bailey, and is airballed. It's going to be Redhawks ball. Vineland in this second quarter struggling mightily to get the shots they want. You almost see a different Redhawks team out here in this second quarter. Ball's going to be brought up the court by number 22, Ken Guayan once again. He's going to kick it to the wing to Owens. Owens with Thomas and Riggins right next to him. It's going to be a jump shot from the mid, and it is off the glass. A nice little touch off the glass, and the Hawks are within 1 point. It is 14-13 Fighting Clan with 3:30 left in this second quarter. And Vineland really looking to get back to their stride that they had in the first quarter. Great pass down low. It's going to be up, and it is off of the Fighting Clan. Redhawks playing strong defense once again, looking much sharper after the intermission. Vineland really hoping to get back on the defensive end and get back to the strong positions that they had. But the Redhawks are really not giving them much room to breathe. It's going to be kicked to the corner for three, and it is good. Number 34, Bankalo, sinks to three, and this is the Redhawks' first lead of the night. Vineland taking a timeout. Redhawks are going to be up 16-14 with 3:05 left. Vineland really looking to regroup here. We see the Redhawks play a very strong zone defense, almost much more intent on the defensive end. And Vineland has had no answer so far. A couple open looks, but a couple bad shots as well. Vineland really looking to get back into that first quarter mojo that they came out firing with Riggins and Thomas. Now they're trying to get others involved. Bailey got a couple good looks there. And Mark Mutcherson, who had scored as well, but this Redhawks team almost possessed on the defensive end. Once again, we would really like to thank you for joining us here at Irv Gosman Court between the Vineland High School Fighting Clan JV squad and the ACIT Redhawks. There's 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Vineland down 14-16 after coming out shooting in a strong first quarter. Some changes here for the Fighting Clan. Gonna see checking in number 10, Mark Mutcherson again. Here comes the inbound for Vineland. Let's see how Jacob Thomas really sets his offense. Kicks it out to Riggins. Riggins looking for another opening. Again, strong defense from the Redhawks, staying all over the pass from Vineland. And it's tipped, a very errant pass. And what a smart play for Vineland. But they're going to call it off of the Vineland offensive player. It's going to be off of number 34 here. Now here Ruiz, who looked to throw it off of the ACIT defender, but just didn't go his way. Looked like he stepped out on the out-of-bounds line. A drive by ACIT, and it is good. Number 20, Owens, once again imposing his will offensively, and Vineland so far has not had an answer in the second quarter for Owens. Going to be kicked to Riggins here, back up to Thomas. Riggins looking to get his scoring back in, and Thomas as well kicks it out to the corner once again. It's going to be driven by number 34. It's no good. Rebounded by Owens. And Owens is looking to get this offense for the Redhawks going once again. He's going to slow it down, play their tempo. It's going to be 2:10 remaining here. Vineland down 18-14, kicked back to the top of the key. ACIT looking for another good shot. It's going to be driven. It's going to go up, and it is blocked once again. What a block from Thomas. And going back up the court is Mutcherson. Mutcherson drives, looks to get a shot, and not the shot you're looking for off a turnover. It's going to be kicked back up to the top of the court. It's going to be back to ACIT. 2 men down low, kicks it to the top. And ACIT looking to slow it down a little bit, get their offense going. Once again, it's going to be drive, and it is just off the front of the rim, rebounded by Vineland, stripped away, and it is going to be ACIT ball. Seen Miller for the Redhawks playing strong all night, really fighting for the rebounds. I'd like to see a little more urgency from the big guys down low for the Fighting Clan. Nonetheless, it's going to be Redhawks ball here. 1:39 left, 18-14 Redhawks. It's going to be kicked to the corner, and Redhawks have really been playing on the perimeter. It's great move, spin, and it's going to go up, and he is fouled. It's going to be a shooting foul on Riggins here. Shooting at the line here. It's going to be Rios. His first chance at the charity stripe tonight. And so far, this second quarter has been all Redhawks. Rios looking for his first out of the 2 shots here. And he sinks the first one. Rios looking proficiently with that stroke there. Looking to go a perfect 2 for 2 for the first time for either teams tonight. Considering the Redhawks are the only ones who have been to the charity stripe tonight. And he just misses the second one. And almost offensively rebounded by Miller once again, really hustling for those boards. It's going to be out on him, and Riggins going to be inbounding here to Thomas. Thomas really wants to get this offense going again, stopping at the midcourt line. And kick it out to Riggins. Riggins double teamed once again at the top. Strong zone defense from Vineland. So far, we're seeing a lot more passes on the wings here as Riggins gets an open look, and it is just off, rebounded. That's going to be Redhawks ball. Owens, whose name you've heard all night today, once again catches a defender lacking, goes for the floater, and just misses it. Rebounded by Mutcherson, back to Thomas. And Vineland back on the offensive end looking for numbers here. And Thomas with a very tough bucket. And that is an and one. Very strong bucket there for Jacob Thomas. This is going to be the first shot of the night for the Fighting Clan at the charity stripe. Jacob Thomas there just put his head down and said, hey, if no one else is going to score, I'm going to do this thing myself. As he gets the and one bucket and does not convert, rebounded by Miller back to Owens. And ACIT right back on the offensive end. There's 50 seconds here in the second quarter. Vineland down 19-16. Redhawks really have taken over this second quarter, but Vineland looking to get right back in this game. It's only a 1-possession game. Kick back to Owens. It's been between Owens and Rios at the top of the key for most of these possessions. Back to Rios here. Swing it to the corner there. Barkalow is going to fake out 2 defenders, drive to his right, get instantly stopped in his tracks. Back to Owens. Owens tightrope walking on the sideline. And that is a foul on the Fighting Clan. It's their second of the half. Now we're going to see the Redhawks for these last 14 seconds of this half in the bonus. Owens with his second time at the charity stripe tonight, looking to capitalize on the violent foul. He misses there, rebounded once again by Owens, who gets it, kicks it back out. Very athletic from Owens. Back to Owens, matter of fact. Owens swings it down low, turned over, and it is just reeled in by Thomas. Thomas kicks up to Riggins right over his head, and it is out of bounds on the Fighting Clan. Thomas looked to hit Riggins there on the perimeter, but it just flew right over his head. Owens inbounding here. Back to Cartagena, shot from Rios, and it is a air ball. And that is the first half for the Vineland Fighting Clan. Your score, 19 Redhawks, Fighting Clan 16. And this is not how we expected this second quarter to go after seeing such a strong first half from Vineland. Nonetheless, it is a 1-possession game. Redhawks 19, Fighting Clan 16. And we'll be right back. We would like to thank you once again for joining us here at Irv Gosman Court for tonight's matchup between the Redhawks and your Vineland High School Fighting Clan JV squad. We'll be right back right after this intermission. And welcome back, basketball fans, to this second half between the Vineland High School Fighting Clan and the ACIT Redhawks. Looking to kick off, and I'd like to welcome you back. My name is Marcelino Ojeda. Welcome you back here to Gosman Court for the second half of this high-scoring affair between the Fighting Clan and the Redhawks. Vineland came out strong in the first quarter, having a commanding lead of like 12-5. But then it was all Redhawks in the second quarter until the end there. And now it's only a one-possession game between the Redhawks and the Fighting Clan. We saw a lot of scoring from Jacob Thomas and Sean Riggins in the first quarter, kind of limited by the Redhawks defense there in the second. They're looking to really come back and make a splash here in the start of this third quarter as we get ready to get right back into the action. All right, to start this third quarter, it looks like it's going to be Vineland basketball. Barufi's going to be inbounding here. It's going to go right back into the star of the night so far, Jacob Thomas, who's looked really sharp on the offensive end. Kicks it back out to Barufi. Barufi looking down low. And once again, the Redhawks playing a very strong zone defense on the perimeter. Thomas thinks that he's going to pull up, kicks it back out to the corner. It's going to go down low and back out to Thomas. ACIT looking to get their defense going. It's going to be kicked out to Barufi. Barufi's going to drive to his left. He's going to shoot the mid-range jump shot, and it is just off, no good. And it looks, finally looking to get a hustle play there, but the back of the rim is unforgiving on this occasion. It's going to be ACIT ball. It's going to be inbounded here by Owens. Looked really sharp for the Redhawks in that first half. Bringing up the court now is Ken Unin for the Redhawks. Maybe kick back out to the corner. Owens, who's been star offensively, it's going to go back up to Rios. Rios kicks to the corner for three. No good. Strong rebound by Vineland. That's what we were looking to see in the first half. Jacob Thomas brings up the court, dribbles to his right, gets an open look, rebounded offensively by Vineland, and it is no good. Rebounded by Owens. Vineland got a really good look there on two different shot attempts. They all fall short. And now Redhawks bringing the ball back up the court. They're going to keep their offense going from the second quarter. Rios with Barufi on him, kicking it back out. Ken Unin drives, kicks out to the middle. And that is good once again by Miller, who had a very strong first half on the boards. Getting the shooting going here. His stroke looks sharp there. Now Vineland's really trying to get back into their groove. Back out to Thomas. Thomas is going to kick it to Barufi. Barufi down low to Murchison. Murchison just loses it. Just tipped to Barufi. Barufi drives back to Murchison. Back out to Thomas. Thomas with an open look. Passes up. Drives. Kicks it out to the corner. Barufi, and it is good. Three-point attempt. Three-pointer good. Barufi sinks his first three-point attempt of this game. The first points of this half. Now Vineland looking to cut the lead down even more. Redhawks 21, Vineland 19 with Owens at the top of the key. Kicks out to Ken Unin. Ken Unin drives and is stopped instantly by Thomas. Thomas passes right over Barufi's head to Owens. Owens looking back into the middle of the court. Miller looking to get his big body moving, but it's turned over. Barufi steals it, kicks it up to Jacob Thomas. Just too much, but it's brought in by the Fighting Clan. It's 5-on-4 until Thomas gets back onto the court. Kick out to Barufi. Barufi with an open look, and it's good. Barufi sinks his second three-pointer, and Vineland, just like that, takes back the lead. 22-21 Fighting Clan. And let's see what ACIT has here on the offensive end. Ken Unin's going to kick it out to Owens. Owens with Thomas all over, and Ken Unin's going to drive back to his left, looking for Rios. Hands it off to Rios. Thomas staying right in front of him. Ken Unin, Rios driving, stopped instantly, throws an errant pass. And Rios is going to bring it back in, but that will be a backcourt violation. Vineland coming out strong in this third quarter. Hoping to keep the ball rolling here. Vineland prepares to inbound. It's going to be Barufi inbounding. ACIT looking to get a stop here, get the momentum back, but it's going to be kicked out. And here comes Thomas. Gonna kick it back to the corner once again, and Redhawks looking to get that defense back into the, trying to get into the game here. Barufi looking for the pass, going to be kicked out to Thomas. Thomas is going to drive, and he loses it off his foot. Ken Unin drives one-on-one, and Ken Unin capitalizes there on the turnover. And that's just not what you like to see But the Redhawks love to see it. Redhawks take the lead once again. 1 point lead with 4:40 left in this third quarter. 23-22. Vineland looking to score back on the offensive end. It's going to be kicked right back out to Barufi. Barufi double team, kicks it to the corner. It's going to be driven. Kicked out to Barufi. Barufi looking for another opening after hitting 2 3-pointers. Kicks it back out to the corner. A drive, and it is denied by the Redhawks. Rebounded by Marcherson. Marcherson loses it, and once again rebounded by Vineland, but Vineland loses it once again. Tightrope walking. I don't know how they didn't step out of bounds there. And that's right back to the Fighting Clan. Barufi gets it. Looking to his right, kicks to Thomas. Thomas looked for the jumper and loses the ball. The Redhawks get it back, and that is Owens once again on the defensive end. Can Union also there with him. The Redhawks are back on the offensive end with a 1 point lead with 3:50 here in the third quarter. Can Union looking to slow down a very fast pace beginning to this third quarter. He's going to kick it out to Rios. Rios shoots it for 3. And almost rolls it in. But Barufi gets it back off the rebound. He's triple teamed at half court, and it's going to be a jump ball. Barufi mauled at the half court line. And it's going to be Redhawks ball on another Vineland turnover. Seen really strong rebounding from Sabian Chandler, the 6'3" junior. He's looking to counteract Miller down low, who had a very strong second quarter. Kick's going to be to Miller from Can Union. Miller's going to cook out back to his corner. It's going to go back to Rios. Rios with the mid-range jumper, and nothing but net. And that is going to make the lead a little more. Another mountain for Vineland to come back from as the Redhawks take a 25-23 lead. Kicks out to Barufi. Barufi looking for the jumper. Goes to pump fake again. Kicks out to Thomas. Thomas with an open look. And it is good. Another 3-point attempt for Vineland. Another successful 3-point shot. And Vineland taking a 1 point lead. It has been a back and forth affair in this third quarter. Can Union kicking to Rios. Rios looking for another opening. Rios kicks it back to Can Union. And Thomas is all over Barufi, waiting for him. Owens almost gets a backcourt. Barufi's right there to meet him. Owens dribbles to his right, kicks out to Can Union. Can Union shoots the 3-ball, and it is good. Redhawks answer right back with a 3-point of their own. Can Union with another 3-point attempt. And here comes Thomas up the court. Redhawks looking to get their defense shot up. And it's going to kick out to Barufi. Barufi kicks down to Mutcherson. It's going to be stolen away from Miller. And Owens has the ball. 28-26 for the Redhawks here. Finally looking to get another stop on the defensive end. It's going to be shot from half court. And Owens sinks a deep 3-pointer. That may have just sank the hopes of the Fighting Clan on the defensive end of the floor. 31-26 Redhawks as Jacob Thomas brings the ball back at the court. It goes a dangerous pass. Stolen by Can Union. Can Union 2-on-1. Puts the shoulder down. And it is going to be a foul. What I'm saying, it's going to be on number 21, Jacob Thomas. And Can Union back to the charity stripe. 2 minutes here left in this third quarter. And Vineland fighting another uphill battle as they're down 31-26 to the Redhawks. Excuse me, it's going to be inbounded to Can Union. He will not be shooting free throws. Call on the floor. Rios pulls up, looks to shoot, hesitates, goes back to his right, kicks it to the wing. That's going to be driven by the Redhawks. Kick out to the corner. Owens wide open, and Owens sinks another 3-pointer. And I do not know how you lose him on the defensive end of the court. The Redhawks looking red hot here. But Vineland looking to counteract that as they're down 34-26 to Thomas. Thomas kicks it to Barufi. Barufi double teamed instantly. Thomas back again, fakes out Rios, shoots a mid-range jumper that was almost ugly coming out of his hands. Miller looking for a 2-on-1, kicks up to Rios. Rios right on Barufi, and it is good. Rios, a tough bucket on Barufi, who was all over him. And they are beginning to run away with this game. Redhawks with the largest margin of this game, a 10-point lead, 36-26, and they're going to call a timeout here for the Fighting Clan. Coach Cartagena is not liking what he sees. Finally came out red hot with Barufi shooting 2 back-to-back threes on back-to-back possessions and sinking them. But the Redhawks just answered right back with shots of their own. Owens found wide open in the corner there to give them a 10-point lead. And now it is up to the Fighting Clan to answer back with 1:04 left here in the third period. Cartagena looks to be drawing up some plays here. And And Vineland really still is very much in this game. They've scored in bunches as we've seen throughout. But the Redhawks have had an answer for every shot that Vineland has taken. I would like to see Vineland have a little more tempo offensively. We saw a couple errant shots there in that third quarter. I think coach is trying to get their heads back in the game and tell them, hey, this game is still close. Get a couple buckets and a couple stops, and they're right back in this game again. 36-26 is your score here at Irv Gosman Court. My name is Marcelino. Thank you for joining us here with 1:04 left. And here comes the Redhawks out of the timeout. And here comes the Fighting Clan. It's been a back-and-forth affair. Three-pointers back-to-back from Owens, Barufi, and Thomas. But now you look at the score, and it is a 10-point lead for the Redhawks. And Vineland looking to come right back in this game, as we see checking in as number 24, Isaiah Bailey. He got some important minutes early in the game. He's going to kick it to Barufi, and Chandler was not looking for that pass. It's going to be kicked up to Miller. Miller loses it, throws it back in bounds. Barufi there waiting for him like a receiver on a slant route, and Vineland's back on the offensive. Quick drive, up and under, and it is rebounded again. Chandler brings it back in. No good. Back up again, and another bucket. That is huge offensive rebounding there from Sincere Chandler. And that may be the deciding factor in this game. 36-28 for the Redhawks here with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like the Redhawks are going to try and chew some of this clock here. Can Union looking to drive to his right. Barufi all over him. Bailey there as well. Can Union runs to the other corner, but picked up. And Owens is sitting right on top with Bailey right in front of him. Owens looking to shake him off. He cannot shake Bailey. He's going to hand it off here. Bailey is all over this ACIT offense. Rios has the ball, and here comes Bailey once again, playing strong defense. Rios has nowhere to go. Kicks it back to Can Union. Can Union shoots a three, and it is no good almost. And that is the end of the third quarter. It is ACIT Redhawks 36, Vineland 28. And I just have to say, that is very strong defense from Isaiah Bailey, who was all over Can Union, all over Owens, and all over Rios. Really giving them no good looks. And they're getting a Rios shot that almost wedgied in between the backboard and the rim. But here we go. It is 36-28 Redhawks, and Vineland looking to mount a comeback. It was close all game, but after that third quarter, we saw the Redhawks go on a very strong run, taking their largest lead of the game at 10 points. It's only an 8-point game. 8 minutes left in this affair. And let's see how both teams come out to hopefully finish this game out. Vineland looking to get a huge win here over the Redhawks after beating Vineland last week. As Riggins kicks off what looks like Vaseline from under the rim. Here comes the Fighting Clan. Redhawks coming out of the timeout. And they will have the ball to start this fourth quarter. The 5 on the floor here is looking like Riggins. It's going to be Barufi, as well as Bailey. Number 51, Sincere Chandler, and our good guy, number 33 there in the wing. It's going to be kicked over, and an early three-point shot, and it is good. The Hawks come out firing. I don't think Vineland was expecting that. Shots coming from way downtown from Abia, but here comes Bailey shooting right back, and it's good. Bailey answers right back. 5 feet past the half-court line, and Vineland answers right back. It is right back to an 8-point affair. It's almost like nothing happened there, but time has come off the clock. Chandler down low. Riggins right there with him. Kicked out to Abia. Abia shoots another three, and it is just off the rim. Rebounded by Miller. Miller loses it to Bailey. It's a 3-on-2. Bailey brings it on his own, goes up with his left hand, and it is no good. Rebounded Chandler. Chandler kicks out to Bailey. Back to Barufi, and Barufi just gets it back to Bailey in the corner. And it is no good. And Miller with the rebound kicks up to Rios. Rios wasn't ready for it. And that is going to be Vineland Fighting Clan ball. A lot of fast pace there from both sides. There's a very strong offensive possession. Bailey had an open look, went up and under, but couldn't finish it. Another rebound by Chandler. But here we go once again. Bailey bringing the ball up the court. Looks to his left to Riggins. Riggins fakes, looks there, swings it to the wing, back to the corner, back to the wing is Riggins. Bailey with the ball once again. Isaiah looking for another opening. Riggins shoots the three, and it is just off the front of the rim. Rebound Miller, and Miller kicks it right back to Abia. That's going to go right back to number 34, Barkalow, who we've seen on the floor mostly for his corner shooting. He shot a couple shots here, made a couple buckets. As he drives, it's going to be tipped by the Fighting Clan, almost corralled. It's going to be Redhawks ball. 39-31 with 6:32 left in this fourth quarter. Redhawks are really looking to hold on to this lead they have, but Vineland looking to cut this lead. So we see a substitution here. Checking in is going to be number 34, Nahir Ruiz, 6-foot sophomore. Looking to stop Miller down on the interior. Kicked in, it's going to be thrown in. Barkalow looking for a Bia, but Barufi is all over him, not giving him much of an open look. Here comes Barkalow again looking for an opening. He's going to throw it into Rios. With Rios, Barufi all over him. And Abia kicks down low, tipped by Barufi and corralled by Riggins. Riggins going to bring it up the court. He's going to look to his right, kicks to Bailey. Bailey with Barkalow all over him. Bailey looking to create some offense, kicks it to the wing. Rios all over him there. He's going to swing to his right. He's going to drive. He's going to put it up, and it is no good. Rebound and gets his own shot back. Kicks up to Riggins. Rios almost had it. Riggins kicks to the corner for Chandler. Chandler for three. It is no good. Just back to him. Rebounded by the Fighting Clan. Another offensive rebound, and that is going to be a foul on the Redhawks. Vineland getting a couple good looks there and a couple offensive rebounds, but not being able to capitalize just yet. Here we're going to get the rebound, or the inbounds here, as I might say, from Ruiz. Nashir Ruiz looking to get some more minutes here in this fourth quarter. Stepping in for Chandler. He's going to look to his right, looks for Barufi, kicks it back up. Vineland Fighting Clan looking to get some offense going. He's going to kick it out to Riggins. Riggins looks to his right, kicks to Bailey. Bailey gets away from Barkalow, shoots the mid-range jumper just off the back iron. Rebounded by Ruiz and just misses it on the rim. Rebounded by Miller once again, and Rios brings the ball up the court. Bailey and Barufi there to meet him. He's going to drive to his right, but Riggins is also right there. And this zone is proving strong. He's going to kick it out to Barkalow. Barkalow going to his right. Barufi there to meet him. Barufi all over him, not giving him much. And there's Adia. He's going to shoot the three, and it is no good. Air ball, and that's going to be off of Ruiz. Ruiz drives, looks to his right, and he just misses. Rebounded by the Fighting Clan. Rios looks to pick it away, and Rios, before corralling it, steps right out of bounds. Strong defense from Rios.
Remember who the next jump ball was? Who'd they give the ball to when they get in the quarter?
Went to us. It is going to be Redhawk. It's going to be Vineland ball going the other way.
Ball, right?
Yes, sir. Talking to our nice guys in stripes today. Going to be a kick in from Ruiz. Going to kick it to Bailey. Bailey kick it to the wing here with Barufi sitting in the corner. Going to kick out to Riggins. Riggins looking to his left. Kicks back out to the wing. Back to Barufi. Barufi with an open look. And he airballs it. It's no good. Rebound to Bia. And that's going to be to Rios with Bailey right there, one-on-one. And Bailey gets a strong defensive stop, kicks it to the court, and that is good for the ACIT Redhawks, who once again bring this lead back to a 10-point lead with 4:50 left in the court. That's going to be shot by Bailey. Bailey sinks it from three-point land, a huge shot, and that's going to bring them right back into this game with 4:40 left, 41-34. Redhawks have the lead with 4:35 here. Rios is going to kick it out to Bia. Bia with Bailey all over him, kicks it to the corner of Rios. Rios with Riggins there, and they're going to call a foul on Riggins. Rios with the drive. And it is going to be on Riggins once again. It's only going to be the second foul this half. Inbounding is going to be Barkalow. So we have some of our fans helping us with the ball here from left to right. Yeah, Barkalow inbounding. Riggins in front of him. Riggins looking to cut off anything that comes inside. Swings it down low. Riggins with the steal. He's driving up the court. 3-on-2. Barufi to his right. And he takes it himself. Shoots it off the backboard. Barufi with the offensive rebound. Has two men all over him. Kicks it back out in the interior. And it is good. Another scoring possession for the Fighting Clan. It is 41-36 with 4:10 left. And Vineland just looking for some stops here. But Abia looking to stop that himself. After shooting a couple solid jumpers here in this fourth quarter. It's going to be down to Barkalow. Barkalow gets a man in the air. He's going to take it up, and it is no good. Rebound of Ruiz. Ruiz drives. He takes it himself, and it's just off the rim. No good. Rebounded Redhawks. Ruiz looking to get it back himself. Barkalow Slows it down, and that is going to be a timeout for the Redhawks. Very fast-paced. Cartagena, coach is not liking what he sees on that last possession. He's looking to get a couple calls down low. He hasn't gotten a charge call all night, unlike the Redhawks, who have 3. And it is 41-36 with 3:45 here at Irv Gosman Court. My name is Marcelino, bringing you the play-by-play today. I'd like to thank you for joining us and being a part of another great affair from this JV squad who's looked sharp all game. Once again, that third quarter came out swinging with Barufi taking 2 threes and making both. And Owens getting a couple open looks. We haven't heard much from Owens here in this fourth quarter. It's been mostly Vineland possession on the offensive end of the floor. But Coach Cartagena really trying to keep his guys' heads up and in this game, as they are only down 41-36. Here come the Fighting Clan, ACIT just coming out of their huddle. And I do believe this is one of the bigger possessions of the evening for the Fighting Clan on the defensive end. They get a stop here, hit a 3. It's a 1-possession game. What it looks like here is going to be Barkalow inbounding with Rios right in front of him, but Barufi's there to kind of counteract Rios. Sits there, and it's going to be kicked out to Abia. But Isaiah Bailey there and Riggins back on the perimeter. It's going to be kicked to Rios with Barufi on him. He's going to get out to Abia, who shoots another 3, and it's going to be off to the left. It's going to be airballed, rebounded by ACIT. Barkalow with the 3, another airball, but here's the rebound. Bailey with some numbers on the fast break. He's going to slow it down. He's going to shoot the 3, and it is good! The Vineland Fighting Clan hit a 3, and it is just a 1-possession game with 3:20 here in the fourth. Isaiah Bailey with another big shot. And let's see what the Redhawks have to counteract. He's going to kick it to Abia. Abia wide open. No good. Rebounded Hawks. It's going to be picked away. Riggins with the rebound. And here we go. Barufi bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it to his right. Fighting Clan for 3. No good. Off the side of the rim. It's going to be rebounded by the Fighting Clan. He's going to drive 1 step, mid-range, no good, rebounded, and it is good. Ruiz with another offensive rebound and another score, 2:45, and we have a tie game. Just like that, the Fighting Clan come back. Barufi's at the top of the key all over Abia, Barkalow to his left. Here comes Isaiah Bailey, who's hit some big shots so far in this game. He fakes it to Rios. Riggins there to meet Barkalow. Barkalow tightrope walking, and Abia for 3. And it is no good. Rebounded by the Redhawks. No foul call. Rebounded by the Fighting Clan. Riggins brings it up the court. He takes a 1-step. No good. And it's rebounded. Redhawks. And oh, it's brought back by Ruiz. Ruiz with a strong defensive stop. And it is 41-41. 2:13 left in this fourth. And Barkalow is going to inbound to Rios. We're going to get this offense moving, but not if anything has to say from Isaiah Bailey, who hit some big 3s in this fourth quarter. Barufi's right there to meet Barkalow. Barkalow passes it back inside. Great defense from Ruiz. And it's going to be a charging call. It is going to be Fighting Clan ball with 1:58 tie game. And here comes Isaiah Bailey. I'm going to redo the inbounds here. It looks like Isaiah Bailey and Ruiz are just excited as I am to get this thing going. Inbounded back into Ruiz, going to kick it back out to Thomas. Or excuse me, it's going to be Bailey. Redhawks trying to get their defense back into this game. Ruiz is going to drive, and he is denied by Miller. Miller goes to swing it back out, but it is going to be Redhawks ball. Minute 40 here in the fourth quarter from Irv Gosman Court. Tie game between the Redhawks and the Vineland Fighting Clan. Rios brings the ball up the court. Barufi there to meet him. He's going to kick it down low. And Ruiz playing strong defense. Stolen away by Barufi. Bailey brings the ball up the court. Has Barufi to his right. Barufi puts it up, and it is fouled. Barufi gets the steal. Goes back to Bailey. Bailey kicks it back to Barufi. We have 2 here with 1:27 and a tie game. Barufi looking to sink at least one of the 2 here and take the lead, but we'd really like to see him sink both. Here comes the first from Barufi. And it is good. Fighting Clan with their first lead here in this fourth quarter. Barufi looking to convert on both free throws here. And he sinks the second one. It is a 2-point lead. Fighting Clan 43, Redhawks 41 with 1:20 to go. Barkalow brings the ball up the court. Isaiah all over him. Bailey not letting Barkalow go anywhere. Barufi tips it back to Abia, and Barufi's right there to me and Bailey. A little antsy as well. He's going to his right, kicks it to Barkalow. Barkalow to Riggins. Riggins is right there waiting for him. And Isaiah Bailey right all over him. And a timeout for the Redhawks. The Fighting Clan all over, playing like they have a mission here in this fourth quarter with a 2-point lead, 1:06 on the clock, and the Fighting Clan have come out swinging after having a strong timeout call. They were down by 8, but just like that, they're back up by 2, 43-41 here at Irv Gosman Court. Hopefully the Fighting Clan can get a stop here, but the Redhawks with possession. And here comes the Fighting Clan, hoping to hold this 2-point lead. Not really much of a shot for any fouls or bonuses for Redhawks only having 3, Vineland having 2 fouls. It is going to all come from offensive possessions. Redhawks coach looking to inbound. On the other end of the floor here, some miscommunication. Calmer heads prevail here, and it's going to be Redhawks from right underneath the rim. Looks like it's going to be Barkalow inbounding the ball. And here come the Redhawks looking to score here, down by 2 with 1:06. Looking for Abia, kicks it down low, and it's stolen. It's going to be Riggins' ball. Riggins looking to his right, kicks it to the middle of the court, and Vineland has a 3-on-3 kick to Barufi. Barufi for 3. It's no good. Almost rebounded by the Fighting Clan and off of Riggins. Redhawks ball, 43-41 Fighting Clan with 56 seconds. And the Redhawks have a chance to either tie or take the lead as time ticks away. Barkalow is going to be bringing the ball up the court. He kicks to it, looking to his left for Rios, kicks to Abia. Abia for 3, and it's off to the right, rebounded Ruiz. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it is going to be Fighting Clan ball. Ruiz looking to inbound. Barkalow there with Bailey. Back into Barufi. Barufi looking for an intentional foul, and they're going to get a jump ball. The Fighting Clan was looking for an intentional foul, but they're going to get a jump ball, and it is going to be Redhawks ball. That is a controversial call with 43.9 left in this fourth quarter. 43-41 Fighting Clan, and the Redhawks may have caught a big break here. And Isaiah Bailey telling his guys, lock in, don't worry about the call. It's going to be to Rios. Rios is going to kick it to Abia with Barufi there to meet him. And Barufi is aggressive. Abia gets by him, drives, and it's turned over. And Isaiah Bailey brings it up the court, and it is a timeout. A great timeout call by Coach Cartagena with 32.4 left in this fourth. And Vineland has the lead, 43-41. Wow, what a turn of events after a scary call on the jump ball. When the Redhawks look to get an intentional foul, they inbound, and they turn the ball over. And Isaiah Bailey driving, but Coach wanted to get a timeout and hopefully drag out a possession here, gets his guys some water, hopefully close this game out here at Irv Gosman Court. 43-41 is your score. Fighting Clan fighting as always. The Redhawks looking to really try and come back here to either tie this game, but they're going to need a very strong defensive possession. If they do not intentionally foul, Vineland may run this clock out, or they could possibly get another jump ball. .4 here left in this fourth. 43-41 Fighting Clan here at Irv Gosman Court. My name is Marcelino Ojeda, and we thank you for joining us here. And this is a great game that you may have turned into because the Fighting Clan fight back all the way from 8 points down. They're up by 2 with the ball. And now let's see what Coach has for this inbounds play. It's going to be Ruiz inbounding. He's looking to his right, looks to the top of the key. Not much of an open. Redhawks playing good defense. And there is Thomas, who checked back in, and an intentional foul. And the Fighting Clan chipping precious time away at that clock. 29.6 and a 2-point lead. Ruiz once again going to inbound. Has a lot more space to work with here now that he's on the sideline, not behind his own backboard. He's going to inbound. Oh, and Bailey loses it. Bailey reels it back in. He's driving back to the middle of the court. He stops at half court, kicks to Riggins. Riggins gets it back, and it is a foul on the Redhawks. Oh, wow. If your heart isn't beating, you may not have a pulse. That was scary for the Fighting Clan, but Isaiah Bailey gets it back to Riggins, and Riggins fouled. And Ruiz once again going to inbound here. He's looking for Riggins, looking for Bailey right in front of him. He's going to throw it to Barufi. Barufi corrals it in, and he is fouled by Barkalow. Barufi gets a nice catch, almost mosses him at midcourt. And Barkalow not too happy there. But Barufi has played strong all night. Very great hustle. And here comes Ruiz once again. 22.2 on the clock, 43-41 Fighting Clan. Ruiz taps the ball, looks to get it inbounded, throws a dangerous pass, and it is stolen! Oh my goodness, what a catch! Thomas brought it away from Abia, and this is almost turning into a football game as the Redhawks just can't get up there for that steal. 20 seconds on the clock, and now we are in the bonus. 43-41, Thomas at the free throw line, and some substitution here. And Isaiah Bailey coming out of the game after being great in these last 2 quarters, scoring on the offensive end and being strong defensively. Now here comes Thomas, looking to make this lead a 3-point lead. He shoots the first. It is no good. Rebounded by the Redhawks, and Abia calls a timeout. Oh no, he almost traveled. That was a scary one for the Redhawks. 18.8 here in the fourth quarter. 43-41, the Fighting Clan have the lead. And my goodness, we almost saw a crucial mistake from Abia right on the Irv Gosman court logo. My goodness, that was scary. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Redhawks ball. 18.8, Vineland in the bonus. 43-41, only a 2-point lead after they had a chance at the charity stripe. And let's see what the Redhawks draw up. I can only imagine coach is trying to get their guys nice in the game, get their heads going. But I know for these young guys, this has got to be gut-wrenching, a big moment in their season right now. Vineland looking to win 2 straight after beating the Thunderbolts last week. And here we go. It is going to look like Barkalow will be inbounding. Abia is going to be to his right. Rios, number 10, to his left at midcourt. Barufi there also. 44. Miller there as well. Little miscommunication there. Everyone's just excited as we are. Barkalow looking to inbound to Rios. Rios drives to his left, gets a screen from Miller, almost walks, kicks it to Miller, and it is no good. It is rebounded by the Redhawks, and down he goes. And it is a travel call! The Vineland Fighting Clan get a major stop on the defensive end. And now Ruiz looking to inbound with 11.5 to go. And it's going to be a timeout for the Fighting Clan. Oh my goodness. Redhawks had a chance at another shot on a free offensive possession, and they traveled. 11.5 here to go in the fourth quarter. Vineland in the bonus with the ball. 43-41 here at Irv Gosman Court. What a set of defensive possessions from the Fighting Clan. And this is the best I've seen them play defensively all game. Now they're on the offensive end. You can only imagine that the Redhawks are going to intentionally foul here and look to get a possible miss on the free throw. But here we go. Barufi with Barkalow on him. Rios all over Bailey. And here comes the inbound. Miller harassing the inbounder. And here we go, 11.5. He's looking for an opening. Looks to his right. Ruiz coming up the court. He's going to throw it over. And there's Riggins. He loses the ball. Oh, my goodness. And it is going to be a foul on the Redhawks. Oh, that was almost dangerous for the Fighting Clan with 10.1 And that is going to be another free throw. It's going to be for Riggins here. Vineland in the bonus. And this is still a 2-point affair. Vineland just barely holding on to his lead. And Isaiah Bailey looking to get an opening on the outside. Barufi was covered by Ruiz, but Riggins was there, corralled it in, and was fouled. And looking to shoot the bonus free throw here. It is good. What a shot from Riggins to make it a 3-point game. Gets one more chance because of the bonus with 10.1 to make this a 2-possession game and take it out of the hands of the Redhawks. And here comes the second free throw. Riggins shoots, and it is good! 45-41, time ticking, 7.5 to go. It's going to be inbound to Rios. Rios is going to drive. Bailey right there to meet him. Abia shooting from downtown. It is no good. Rebounded by Ruiz, and the Fighting Clan hold on to take a game away from the Redhawks after being down by 8 with 5 minutes left in this fourth. The final score, your Fighting Clan 45 and the Redhawks 41. Man, I cannot tell you how great of a game this one. You would just have to see it to believe it. The Fighting Clan hold on to take a game from the Redhawks and have momentum going into the varsity game tonight. We would love to thank you for joining us here at an amazing game at Irv Gosman Court. My name is Marcelino. We thank you for joining us here, and let's go Fighting Clan.